Hey YouTube, it's Craig Guffey, one of the newer faces, at least on the channel. Behind the scenes, I handle a good bit of the discovery calls that come our way. And today we're going to be talking about, is an IUL right for you? And the answer is probably not. Now, before we get started, just got to give you a peek behind the curtain. We're in Studio B, which is where we handle a lot of our YouTube lives and do video reviews, custom policy designs for folks. And we're in this studio today because Studio A, the computer, it blue screened death me on my third attempt to do the video. And I said, enough's enough. We're coming in to Studio B and we're going to knock this thing out right here, right now. And so I want to show you a couple things. If this looks familiar right here, or maybe this, then I want you to pause. If your introduction to the IUL space came from channels that look like this, I'm not saying those channels are bad. There are great people saying the right thing, but those social media channels are also full of people telling either half-truths or exaggerated truths. And exaggerated truths are some of the worst and most dangerous ones out there because they're educating people thinking that there's a product out there that can solve all their needs, or even worse, that they're getting their hopes up that there's a product, the IUL is right for them, when in actuality, it's just not. So we're going to walk through 3 questions really quickly that you can ask yourself at any time to determine, are you a good fit for an IUL? We do about 1,000 discovery calls every single year, and about 40% of those are with people that just aren't ready. And that is okay. We don't want people to have a product like this in their hands, purchasing it, thinking it's going to do something, and they weren't ready in the first place. So here are the 3 questions that you can ask yourself at any time to understand, are you a good fit for exploring an IUL? And when we talk about this, we're really talking about people that are looking at the IUL for tax-free retirement income. So the first question, are you currently free of consumer debt outside of your home mortgage and or your auto loan? If you're not, you need to stop right now and you need to focus all of your premium dollars towards paying off those credit cards, paying off any of that consumer debt. We want to get that out of the way before we can really get a good picture of what your discretionary income really is. So that's step number 1. Number 2, do you have other retirement strategies in place, namely either a Roth IRA or a 401k, particularly if there's a company match? Why do we ask that question on the discovery calls? And why do you need to answer yes? Well, it just shows that you're taking advantage of some of the no-cost, low fee options to help build a retirement plan. It's a baby step. It's available to you. Now, there are constraints with both of those, so it's not going to be your only solution, the only puzzle piece to your final retirement puzzle, but it's a great place to start. With the Roth IRA, for example, you can contribute up to right around just a little over $6,000 per year, and there's no fees baked into those products, and they do give you exposure to the market. It's kind of it's a baby step to show that you have the discipline and you're taking advantage of some of the products that are out there that help your money get into the market and grow quicker. And so that's question number 2, are you utilizing a Roth IRA or a 401k with your employer? So you're debt-free, yes, awesome. You're using some of those retirement plan pieces already, yes, awesome. And then the final question that we ask, and you can ask yourself, is after those things, do you have at minimum $500 per month in discretionary income to invest? And what we mean by that is that $500, if you gave it tomorrow and you lost it and it was gone for good, would you still be within your budget? It wouldn't impact your life financially. Okay, that's what we mean. Do you have $500 in discretionary income? Why do we have that number? Well, in most cases, there are some caveats, but in most cases, really the floor contribution to an IUL should be about $5,000 a year, which is just around that $500 per month. And you need to be able to look at that $500 as a true investment, that you're putting it away for the long term. The thing about the IUL is you are making a promise basically to yourself yourself that you're going to continue to fund that product exactly as you designed it. So it's really important that you've reached a place financially where this monthly contribution or the annual contribution isn't a burden, but is truly an investment. And if you can answer those three questions with a yes, yes, I'm free of consumer debt. Yes, I have other building blocks of my retirement plan in place. And yes, I have a minimum of $500 per month that I can invest. You are in a perfect situation to evaluate the IUL as part of your retirement plan. And we would be happy to discuss that, or you could go talk to any other agent out there, qualified agent. But those are the three questions. And until you can say yes to all of them, you need to hold off on exploring this product. And it gives you a little way of kind of deflecting some of the big promises and sometimes those exaggerated truths that you can come across on social media. So I hope that's helpful. Keep those three questions in your pocket, and it'll help you determine if an IUL is right for you. One more thing. If you answered yes, and you are still trying to just get your mind wrapped around this product, we have a whole playlist that's linked right here. IUL for Dummies. No, you're not a dummy. It's just a play on the topic. We have a whole playlist, video by video, where Matt walks through the ins and outs of an IUL so that you can get a better understanding how the product works, what it's meant to do. So if we were going to prescribe to every single person out there how to evaluate, how to start dipping the toe in the IUL space, it'd be first answer yes to those three questions we just talked about. And then the second thing, hey, go watch those videos, get a good foundation of information around what they're about, what the product's about, what it can do, and then seek advice. Seek advice from us. We'd be happy. You can book a discovery call right here or in the link in the description, or talk to another financial professional that you trust. And so hope that's helpful. Hope you watch the playlist and check out the next video coming soon.